and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Georgie and I'm the first time mom of my 2-year-old son Isaiah, and I am currently pregnant with baby number 2. I am 20 weeks and 3 days today and I'm so excited. We are on our way to Birmingham to have the ultrasound done for our anatomy scan. Of course, Tyler is driving like usual. And Isaiah is not with us. He stayed the night at his TT's house last night because it is a 3-hour drive for us to go to Birmingham. This is not my normal baby doctor at all. We had blood work done at our 6-week appointment, and to my understanding, this isn't blood work that has to be done. It's completely optional. It's up to the parents if it's something that they want to go through with. I know at your 12-week appointment, they can typically test for Down syndrome, and the same blood work gives you the gender of the baby. And so, of course, we did that one. And then we did the 16-week one. It's the AFL test, I believe, or AFP. And as you can tell, I'm not like a medical professional. I probably messed that all up. But I had the test done with Isaiah, and my results were completely normal. I came back negative for everything. I think it was like 1 in 10,000 for spina bifida. And when I had the blood work done this time, it came back positive. My result was 1 out of 282, I believe. And just to make sure that you know what I'm talking about and I'm not like butchering that more than I should, I'm going to put both of my results. I'll post the one that I got for Isaiah first. And then this was my results that I got with baby number 2. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what SB is, it is a birth defect where the baby's spine does not develop properly or does not develop all the way. I haven't done a lot of research on it. There's not a lot of like helpful, I'm not going to say helpful information, but videos or people who have gone through it out there, at least not that I could find. It is extremely rare. From what I have found on the internet, of course, if you Google anything, it's going to make it sound a lot worse than what it may be. But there are 3 different types of SB, or 3 different categories. And with any category, it can be very, very severe, or it can be very, very mild. They do call SB kind of like the snowflake defect because not any one case is the same. So if you watch a video or you do research and this is what happened with this one particular person, you still don't know a lot because your case could be completely different. Now, my doctor hasn't gone over a lot of things with me about it either because he said that a lot of the times it's a false positive. I think he said that only 5% of people test positive for it, and out of that 5%, only 2.5% end up actually having it, like when they do further testing for it. And he didn't want to go over anything with me or scare me until we knew exactly what was going on. He was capable of doing the ultrasound and whatnot at our hospital, but he referred us to UAB just because they do have better technology there. It's one of the best hospitals in the state of Alabama, if not the best hospital. So that is why we are going there instead. That was also optional, but what we chose to do, he said that some families, when they get the results back, they don't ask for any further testing because it is so stressful and there is such a high percentage rate of it being a false positive or something very minor that a lot of parents just wait until birth to find out further information. But because I didn't have these problems with Isaiah and Tyler didn't have these problems with his children before our baby, it's just something that I felt more comfortable looking more into. I want to know as much about it as I possibly can so I can further educate myself and be prepared when baby is born. And I think that Tyler feels the exact same way about it. So now we do the ultrasound, and depending on what they tell us, there may even be more testing done. I think the first step is the blood work, the second step is the anatomy scan, on and so forth. So we just kind of have to wait it out. And I don't even know if we're going to find out anything today. I think that they may just do the ultrasound and send the results to my doctor, and then I have an appointment next week for him to go over everything with me. I'm not really sure. I have no idea what to expect. They did brief me on the phone, but I don't know. It's a learning curve for us for sure. We're about halfway to Birmingham right now. I don't think they're going to let me record in the ultrasound room. I know with my previous pregnancy, I wasn't allowed to record any of the ultrasounds, but sometimes they'll give you like a disc that you can have access to your videos and your pictures and whatnot. So if I do get that, then I'll be sure to upload whatever I do have. But yeah, I guess we'll kind of just wait until we get to the hospital, and if I'm able to vlog any of it, I will. If not, then I'll see you guys at our next stop. Hey guys, okay, so it is now almost 5 o'clock and we are done at the hospital. We finished up probably about 2 hours ago, and we've just been sightseeing and stuff because obviously we're not from Birmingham. This is actually my first time being in the city, just to be in the city. So we've been kind of doing stuff like that. But I did want to do a quick update because we were able to talk to the doctor after the appointment. And for those who are going through like a similar process, I thought that this might be good so that you guys know what to expect. At least this was our experience. We got to the hospital and we got checked in. They took my vitals, went over like a few health questions and stuff like that, and then we went into a waiting room where a different lady came and got us and kind of just briefed us on what to expect, what was going on. She asked me like what my understanding was of everything, and then walked me through exactly what the test was. And something that I learned during that time is that when they do the AFP test, the normal result is from 1 to 2.5. And my test came back at 1.251, I believe is what she said. So it was just slightly, barely above what it was supposed to be. She said that there's other patients that have come in and their results have been a 2, a 4, a 6, all the way up to like an 11. And so she just wanted me to kind of know that this was very, 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 very low on that scale. So if you've had this test done and yours has come back higher, maybe that's something that you can look into or ask your doctor about. I feel like if I would have known that, then it would have been better. Okay, so what I was trying to say is I feel like if I would have known that that's like how the results were, that was the scaling that they used, it would have just given me a little bit more peace of mind. And that's honestly my fault for not doing more research on it or just asking my doctor when he originally called me. But there's that. So she talked about that. She talked about the previous testing that was done, that everything came back good and that there weren't any like concerns for that. And then we left that room. We went back to the waiting room where we waited for the actual nurse to call us back for the ultrasound. She came and got us probably like maybe like 15 minutes later. We went into the room and she did the ultrasound. We looked at the baby's spine, heart, head, brain, ribs, feet, arm. I mean, we did like the full anatomy scan. She was very helpful at explaining everything to us. I feel like she was even more so in depth than when I got my ultrasound done for Isaiah at his anatomy scan. So I was really excited about that. I did get pictures printed, so I will insert those here. And then when she was done with the ultrasound, the doctor came in, which I wasn't sure if I was going to know. Like, I think I said it at the beginning of this video, if I was going to know today or if I was going to have to wait for my doctor to go over it. But the doctor from UAB came in and she also continued the ultrasound, even though the first lady had already done everything and printed everything, just so she could see for herself. And we are so grateful. We are so blessed to say that the baby's spine is perfectly fine. normal. Brain looks like it's developing as it should. The heart rate, I think, was 141, which was really good. And we are super duper blessed. I'm not sure what caused the test to come up as being positive or anything like that, but the only thing that matters to us now is that the baby is okay. The only thing that came back kind of abnormal is that my placenta is very low, and the doctor explained it to me as that's not really a problem, that just puts me at higher risk for a C-section. So if I were to have the baby, if I were to go into labor between now and the next 3 months, I would most likely have to have a C-section. And she wanted me to come back in 12 weeks, either at Southeast or Birmingham, either hospital, to just have another ultrasound done to see where the placenta is at when I get closer to my due date, which is May 8th. So, of course, we're going to look into that and see. I really don't want to have a C-section. I don't think that that's anything that anybody ever plans on who wants to do a natural birth. I did do a natural birth with Isaiah. I did not get an epidural or anything like that. And I really wanted to do that with baby number 2 as well. But as long as the baby is healthy, that is all that matters. And yeah, I just feel very blessed. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for coming with me, for the prayers, the good vibes. Those who have known about this know that I've been very stressed out about it, and I just really appreciate everybody's support. And I hope if you're going through a similar process, this video was helpful to you. I know that everybody is different and not everybody gets such fortunate news. So if you guys are doing this and you get something different, I just want you to know that my thoughts and prayers are with you. And yeah, but again, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.